To get revenge on 6 childhood bullies from elementary school, the killer planted a sinister curse years in advance, deliberately blacking out the faces of 6 classmates in the graduation yearbook and letting it ferment underground for 23 years. The order of his killings followed a haunting nursery rhyme, and each victim's death cruelly mirrored their unfulfilled childhood dreams. In 2025, the former classmates gathered at their old elementary school to dig up a time capsule. During the excavation, Jenny, the girl who had been bullied all those years ago, quietly appeared. Only Takagi seemed suspicious of her presence. Soon, with everyone working together, they unearthed the time capsule that had been buried for 23 years. But when they flipped through the old yearbook, they discovered something disturbing. 6 faces had been blacked out, and those 6 people were the very kids who had bullied Jenny back then. Faced with this unsettling coincidence, Takagi couldn't help but glance at Jenny. Later, everyone headed to a bar for dinner. While Jenny was in the restroom, Jack's curiosity got the better of him, and he secretly pulled out her dream journal. What they saw shocked everyone. The little girl in the drawing was surrounded by oppressive black scribbles. The class president rushed over, shoved the journal back into her bag, and warned everyone to keep quiet about it. Even stranger, when they left the bar, everyone took the elevator down, except Jenny, who insisted on taking the stairs alone. She stood on the overpass by herself, staring at her childhood dreams in her hands. Memories of the bullying came flooding back, and years of suppressed rage ignited in her eyes. Meanwhile, just as Jack reached his front door and fumbled for his keys, a shadowy figure crept up behind him. Before he knew what was happening, someone grabbed him by the throat and shoved him off the building. Jack had once dreamed of flying through the sky. Now, in the cruelest twist of fate, he plummeted to the ground. The next day, police came to Takagi for information. When he learned that Jack had died from the fall, he was in disbelief.
事件なんですか？
いえ、今のところ事件性は低いと見ています。
At the same time, when Jenny heard about Jack's death, she volunteered to cover the story herself, but her boss shut her down. Still, her gut told her that Jack's death was connected to that defaced yearbook. Takagi, growing more anxious, went to find John and shared his suspicions, but John wasn't buying it. After all, even the police thought it was probably an accident. Takagi wasn't convinced. He was certain it had something to do with that blacked-out yearbook. Just then, Jenny showed up unexpectedly. She was there to gather material on Jack's death and happened to overhear Takagi's suspicions.
あなた先ほど私のことをつまり覚えてるんですね。私はよく覚えてますよ。忘れたことなんか。
With that, Jenny left 2 business cards on the table and walked away. Takagi stared at the cards, his heart heavy with a tangled mess of emotions.